What was the energy like right at kickoff? And then take us kind of through the emotions of the game. What was inside?
Well, let me first track back to right before we went inside, Doug, because this is a very interesting topic. Me and Yuli, our photographer, that was also with me at the game, he and I were talking back and forth. It's like, hey, there's a lot of people who are not Spaniard or Portuguese who are rooting for whichever team, right? If you're a Lamine Yamal fan or you're from Spain, you had a bunch of people from all over the world speaking different languages going for Spain. On the other side, Ronaldo is universally known as one of the most famous people in general in the entire world. There was Ronaldo jerseys everywhere. We saw that for a large portion of the game there, and eventually we did meet up with a few Spaniards and a few Portuguese, as you'd might imagine for a game of this magnitude. But as I told you, Doug, the tension of this game was palpable. You just felt it. You saw chants, obviously. You heard some trumpets. You heard some cheers. But for the most part, you were just waiting and hoping that someone would score. It was a very back and forth first half. So there was a lot left to be desired. And then obviously Spain scoring that late goal. It's one of those things where good for Spain, good if you're a Spanish fan, but if you're a Portuguese fan or if you're a Ronaldo fan, you realize that an end of an era just happened here in North Texas.
An end of an era is a really good way to put it. And you and I talked earlier, it feels like everything since we've gotten to the knockout, and maybe this is the way it always is, but here in America, we're finally experiencing it full. It's like every game is a Super Bowl now. It's literally at that kind of level.
I think what it has to do, Doug, is that it's every 4 years, right? As much as we like to say it here in Dallas, where next year's our year, next year's our year. Well, the next time that any of these players will play in a World Cup game, I'm talking about Portugal, will be 4 years from now. And who knows whether or not these players that are playing right now will be in that squad in 4 years in 2030. So it's one of those things where every minute counts, and each of these moments just means so much more to the fan bases.
Well said, well documented.